we were talking about winter in Chicagoland, and this person asks, how long do the winters last there? So, obviously, we begin to see a significant change in the weather in October, a significant cool down from the beginning of October to the end of October. And then, I'd say your winter actually begins that early part of November. Now we're getting wintry weather. We're getting colder. Maybe get some flurries starting. Maybe even an accumulating snow. And then obviously December, mid January to mid February is just a fucking gut punch. But then by like early March, it's like we're thawing out. Not to say that we've had snow in April, but by early March, from our standards, we start to thaw out, and it's like, oh, hey, it's only 40. We can go outside and do shit, So I would say true winter in Chicago is mid-November to mid-March. That's your true winter period. I was a landscaper, so one of the reasons why I love winter is that break we got from killing ourselves all year. In the Chicago area, if you're a landscaper, you make money April through end of November, early December. But in hardcore, you're making money May, June, and then like late August into September, October. And we would usually get laid off. So we would start laying off a bunch of guys in November. And then by December 1st, we were usually down to a core group of guys. Very core group. It would be, I'm talking about before I had my own company. It would be all of us project managers from both the construction and the maintenance aspect, and maybe a handful, and I mean a handful, 6 to 10 guys at most, skinny down from a few hundred guys. And then we wouldn't start bringing people back until, if the weather looked good, maybe mid to late March, but we had to always be careful because you bring somebody back for one day and you wind up paying the entire month's health and welfare on them through the union. And so if you're going to bring somebody back the last day of March, it doesn't make any sense. You just hold off. But usually mid-March, we would start bringing some guys back. By April, we were bringing everybody back. And then once again, November, we're laying people off. By December, we're down to a core group. So your dead months in Chicago, December, January, February. Dead, cold, usually snowy. Like I said, the past few years, we have been very lucky. Mild. Averaging in the low 40s with maybe 1 or 2 snow events that we have to shovel, and even that's only a couple of inches. No real big snowstorms, no real deep cold. Now we're back into it. We got 7 inches of snow, then a couple inches of snow, then an inch of snow, then a couple inches of snow, and it's just been in the 20s and 30s. And by this weekend, by Saturday or Sunday, Saturday they said we're supposed to be a high of 14, and Sunday's supposed to be a high of 8. And we're supposed to get a little bit more snow before we get to that. And then once we warm up into the 30s the following week, we get more snow as we head into the Christmas break. So winter is here, man. But yeah, November to March is our winter.